Hey everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is my sip and stream. It's super chill, super casual. We're going to be playing Illuvium's PvP today, and that is Illuvium's auto battler game. We're still trying to work our way back up to gold 3. I haven't had much time to play in the last week since the patch drop, so this week I'm going to be playing with a lot of the same teams you might have seen me play with last week, with a couple tweaks here and there. But before we dive too deep into that, just in case you didn't know, it's almost like who didn't know, but if you didn't know, Illuvium and Team Liquid, the promo discs for Illuvium Beyond just dropped today. And we're going to try our luck and open up a couple of discs. I've already opened at least 10, but I saved 3 for you guys just to have some fun here on stream. We're going to hop on over to Battle in the Beyond, and hopefully we can find someone relatively quick. If we can't, no worries. I'll open it on Illuvium's site so we're not hung up on this, but fingers crossed. Don't know if anyone else has been opening and had any luck. I feel like I've run through my luck. I don't know if it's just because of the increased drop rates that we've seen in this new promo, but it's crazy compared to the GameStop promo. What I've been able to pull, it's been sick. And we're not really going to give this very long because I don't want to get hung up waiting for people. We're past that prime time when everyone was battling. So maybe just another 10 seconds. Let's see. I think the best thing that I've pulled, not my favorite, but the best, is I got a hollow ebb that was just, actually I should just show you. Do I have it open? I can open it. If I don't spill my drink. That would be just classic. Let's see. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm using Illuvial Master here. Let's see. So I pulled this little cheeky fellow. Totally sick. Again, not my favorite, but I really enjoyed it. We're gonna close it. And nobody's there, so we're just gonna close that up and open them ourselves. All right, let's see what we get. Still, I think, what am I missing? I am missing the rare expression of the Lynx, the rare expression of Ebb, and all 3 Ramphys. I don't really expect a Ramphy. I think it's like a 2% chance or something, but oh my gosh, if anyone didn't know, Johnny Illuvium pulled not only a rare expression Ramphy, but hollow, with the stage 3 back, like the best of the best card you can get in this promo. He actually pulled it. He was so shocked that he went straight to the team and like, let's run some numbers on this and make sure that this is right. And these aren't okay. On the Battle and Beyond site, this is nice because they have it in like a content creator friendly order. Illuvium site doesn't. Ooh, Hollow Virtuous Zephyr. That's actually pretty sweet with the drone background. Definitely like that color combo. Okay, so I already have this dude, but I don't have him in hollow, and everything is better in hollow, right? Sweet. All right, good. 1 out of 3, and at least we got one we didn't have. Even if it's a monkey. Man, this is such an improvement over the GameStop discs. Mostly because in the GameStop disc, you only got, now I don't even know if I can remember. I think it was just the one card. You got the one promo card, and it was a lot more than the $40 we're spending now. And it felt like 90% of them were like Dokas and Archies, and it was painful. Oh, you can flip it back. Did I flip that back? There's a bug. Nice. I've actually gotten a fair amount of winks. Like which is Ebb, which is nice because I like Wink, but I'm surprised by how many of the. Again, I think I'm still having PTS, whatever that syndrome is, where it's like, oh no, it's gonna be horrible from the GameStop. This is great because even if you get a GameStop you don't like, the Wave 2 Luvitar is a guaranteed rare, which means that has a power of 1450 or higher. And usually those are good. So your likelihood of you not liking the wave 2 or the promo is actually fairly low. Okay, last one. Okay, so the good news that we walk away from this is we got one we wanted. But now let's get what everyone really wants to watch. And we are going to play our PvP match, you know? As I say, I got a drink, we got a game, and we're going to play ranked because there's no other way to do it. Oh no, see, now Zad. Zadkill is watching me. This is going to be embarrassing because he comes to me for questions a lot. And even if I don't know them, I happen to know who to ask, which is always great. Doesn't mean I'm good at this game. He is good at this game. Can't wait for PB4. I hope they connect Overworld to Arena soon, where we can only use our own Illuvials caught in Overworld and Leviathan. Honestly, I do not expect them to do that until open beta. And frankly, because in the free version, especially when we've already been giving everybody every character and every character variation in Arena, you do not suddenly want to go to your audience who might really love this game while we're in beta and say, hey, this game is still free, but now you have to put in like 10 hours of grind to get a basic team. Like, wait until open beta where if they don't want to grind, they can at least just wait like, you know, 10, maybe 5 hours, 2 hours, whatever, until somebody else is gone and they can buy it off secondary. That's my opinion. So I think it would be a mistake to make that full game loop prior to open beta. I am still curious though, if Leviathan is still going to be a thing. I know they've been having issues with the gambling aspect of it. Why? I'm only gold 2. Why do you match me with... Oh, and this is the Umber build. Why do you match me with people who are in Plat? Okay, let's see what we got. So I have a lot of rogues. And that's how I play with this group. Omega doesn't help because I don't have a ton of people get there fast. Crit can also always be nice. I don't really... We're going to do this because gaining 3 physical resist and recovering 2% of max health can help at least extend my bulwark life and hopefully give me a bit more time for my rogues to do their thing. Fingers crossed. I have been able to beat this build maybe with players of lower level before. But it's like if you don't win by turn 4, it's not gonna happen. Because usually by turn 4 or 5, the Umber is getting all of the augments that they need to really just start plowing you down. I'm always curious to see how much time people take up in these initial like rounds. Just because I feel like once you've played with the deck long enough, you have your first, like, 3 moves pretty well set. Like, you obviously need to make changes based off of what kind of deck you're going up against, but... Okay. And this is usually... Also be really curious to see if they end up moving Duelith later. Because not only putting in a really expensive unit, but putting it right up front. Just kind of an interesting. I expected them to put something in the back to deal with my rogues. Oh, kind of like they've done now. So now my rogues are going to be all taken up with trying to defeat those dudes before they can get to Duelith, who can, yep, get their shot off. I think, yeah, should still be fine. Oh, I did notice, okay, they did get 2 steam, 3 water that time. And, yep, the invoker will work. Let's see. So how do I want to play this? So usually I would put, I'd go straight for the 6 rogue by putting one of these guys on, depending. So like they've got water mainly, I might go with the air instead of the fire. I like to go with the fire and Rampy because I can get 6 rogue plus 5 fire. But this time, oh, I don't know if I want to play that yet though. Actually, we're going to stick with our... When in doubt, stick with what you're used to. It's when I deviate and I start to think I know a better way that I really just start screwing up. Okay, and I always try to look to see what people are putting on Umber. Okay, and that's a popular one. Gain physical attack damage equal to 30% of energy cost. Can I see his energy cost? No. 168? Somewhere in the 160s, 180s maybe. Alright, see, a fire affinity chip would actually do really well with me, because then I can switch some things out. I'll be curious to see if they block me. First time holder drops below 40%. They become untargetable for 2. That's always a good one to have. There's a lot of good ones here. Oh, and that one's good. Okay, we're gonna try that split. The nice thing in this case is I should get at least one of them. 2 in the middle are OP. I usually go for the Omnisource Surge, but I just don't think with the way I have my deck built out that it's the best one. Plus, I don't always end up using these. Okay, so they're doing that. I wish... You know what we're going to do? So we're going to get rid of the Groko. We're going to put the Flare back here to deal with the Umber. I've been playing around with putting the Fyrox in. Still gives me the 5 fire. And that way... Or I could actually put things out and try to get 6 fire. Do I have enough? Yeah, we'll do it later. Let's see, and he usually ends up being my damage dealer. So I put pure attack damage, means it's going to get through. It's going to be hitting straight at that health bar. And if I put Indomitable down on this dude, he's just going to last a little bit longer to delay that Umber. It's also interesting because once we... No, he hasn't. Okay. He's just put him on. Sometimes when they get to this point and they're this low, they completely, like, swap sides. And that's a really hard thing to predict, which I find interesting about this game in particular. Because sometimes it feels like the first person to switch up their positioning almost has, like, a bit of a leg up. Because then you're just kind of playing catch up. Oof. See, and this Umber is just ridiculous. And this is usually where I die. Regardless of positioning, like if I can't, you know, maybe... We're going to move you just out of the way. I think you're still fine there. But we're going to move him actually kind of back here. Thank you, Sky. Reducing attack speed. But the issue on that is I need to reduce attack speed with something that is over where he is, and the only one I can do that with is Fyrox right now. I could always... Who do I have? Use Flare. Oh yeah. That is a good point. Which one is it that reduces attack speed? So we've got the 41 over here. Attack speed. Ooh, we got Fraggy in the house. Alright, let's see if that works. Another thing I could choose to do is, as I said, kind of totally switch up my positioning. But I always get scared with that because I feel like I try that and I just fail. Fyrox, you should have focused on Umber at the start. Guess you are. Just doesn't look like it. Burst! Burst! This hurts. This deck works against this build about half the time. How can I adjust this? Again, I'm deviating. Let's try that. So we got Rogue Phantom. Use the legendary. I have multiple legendaries. Yeah, who do you use it on though? Oh, where's my energy? I have it right. Haha. Yeah, I feel like I could have done some of these better. Yeah. That's definitely a big thing that I'm still trying to figure out how to use correctly is the legendary, well, really all the augments. There's a lot of things I feel like I just get confused on. Don't waste it, don't waste it. Nope, that's a waste. Bad Ramfire. Yeah, you're gonna die. That's sad. Poor Rhoda. Okay. Are you knocking me back? Yeah, I'm gonna be knocked back down to gold 1 at this point. Let's try it again though. Hopefully we don't just come across another one of those. That is definitely the meta right now, and I know a bunch of people who are. I feel like no matter what the meta is, people are not going to be happy about it. At least the people who lose to it. But instead of not being happy, try to learn from it. If you can. Try to build something that'll beat it. If you can. Is this the same person? Alright, well, I guess we get a second try at this. Sky, this is your deck, right? You're gonna walk me through this. I'm betting that this is actually gonna fizzle out. Yep. All of the tanks onto Umber next time. Alright. Gotcha. We will try that. This is the best part about, well, about all of you guys. You guys are so nice and helpful, and I super appreciate everyone who pitches in to help me learn this game. Or I guess not learn, but get better at. Like, I feel like I understand it. Double attack speed debuff. Yeah. Oh, what, I used one of them, and that one is... It's giving you... Physical... Siphon Matrix. That's the one I want. And I do have both, okay. Looks like they're all grouping over there this time. And I wonder if I can just get them to walk to me. Can't just place exactly where you want when the ranger's in the way. Okay. Less walkie to me when you put Duelist right in front. And yep, turn around still. That's okay though. Mud and Mystics against Umber. I'll have to play around with that. That would be an interesting one to build. I haven't looked into Mud a lot, actually, because with this build is one of the first times we've been able to really work with Mud. So that would be definitely be an interesting play. Has another idea too. Oop, especially now that you've put him over there. Let's see. The nice thing is because I have rogues, they're not all grouped together for the Doolith to really get an efficient beam off. Ooh, I want that one. Holders' attacks deal 5% of the target's max health as pure damage. And I think that would be a nice one to put on the Fire Ox. Sky, correct me if I'm wrong. This is the round you need to win. No pressure. Okay. So I think let's move you out. And 6 rogues. Take you down. Put you. We're gonna move you just a bit, bud. Hopefully we have enough for this. Only mildly gonna work. Let's see, we have enough to do 2 augments. Probably best to keep the speed first. Move you back so you're getting done what you need to do. But this actually made a good point. Ignore the Doolith. I think this will work. Maybe. Tanks need to move back slightly. I hope that's back enough. Alright. I don't know if this is gonna work. Ugh. No. Come on, come on, come on. No! You lied. Didn't work. Ugh. Oh, see, look at that one shot with that augment on him. You took out... I did take out one of the tanks. Yes, I did. I took out one of the tanks, put in the Fire Ox. That's what I was supposed to do, right? Because, I mean... I guess Fire Ox isn't dealing the most damage. I know I lost Bulwark, but I can't have both the Fire Ox in for the extra damage and 3 Bulwark. I'll try putting him back in, see if I can get anything done. Who's doing the most damage? Oh, didn't make it. Didn't I put on the reduce enemy mana? I didn't put on the physical or energy resist. Yeah, I put on all the reduced mana ones, right? Oh, almost. Okay, fair. You're right. Should have had the Fire Ox off and just focused on the. Oof, that was a little better. Still probably gonna lose, but We'll switch teams next, see if I can do anything better. I'm not dead yet, so that's a win. I hate empath. Like, no offense to empath decks. Maybe it's because I just hated playing against them. I hate empath decks. Yeah, I've seen people playing, I don't know what it's mixed with, but kind of that Scion build where they line them all up on that back deck. Spacing them out so that, you know, you have to deal with them kind of one at a time. Indomitable over on the Goliath. Which means this won't kill him, unfortunately. Something should. Something should. Come on, Ramfire. Ah. I'm still alive. What do I have left? I don't know. Any Hail Marys? Let's see. You hate Umber the most. I think it's just because of how everything's working out this round. Gain invulnerability at the start of combat. Those dudes are all on takedown. Alright. Probably won't do much, but here's to hoping. Let's see. Ooh, that was a hard blow. That did like nothing. Ouch. What do they have on the Cardula? Invulnerability at the start of... Yeah, with 8 seconds, and even if I upped, that was, yeah. Gold 1, folks, right? I think so. Okay, we're gonna switch teams. I like that team, but I obviously can't wield it very well. I think Sky can do better. Let's see. We could go back and try the Magma. I mean, it got nerfed, but it's actually still a pretty solid, deck. As long as I don't get matched with the same person again. What about you, chat? Is everybody playing with Umber now? Or do some people refuse to? I don't again? Alright, we're taking a break, like very short break after this. We're just gonna sit back and chat so I don't have to play him for a 4th time in a row. Now I'm just feeding him elo points. Let's see. Sure. We don't need water or revenant, so... Again, I feel like this might be a fizzle out again. Or actually, this might be great for their tanks, so maybe I should have split. Nope, okay, it fizzles. I'll play anything broken. You know what? If it's there and it's working, can you call it broken? I mean, okay, it's probably a little broken. Yeah, but... I mean, I probably will try playing with Umber just so I understand why it works. Because unless I actually, like, do something myself, I very rarely understand it unless I can have that hands-on experience. I think that's all I did. But after a while, the empath deck, yeah, I totally refused to play that. I was like, nope, not happening. I know. I like Arena. It's definitely can be addicting, especially once you sit down to play. Like once I open and I've played a couple games, like usually after my streams, it's hard to just log off without going like, no one's watching me. The pressure's off. Just one more game. And next thing you know, it's like 3 hours later and, 2, 3 in the morning. Oh, let's see. Also, you'll notice one of my favorite guys to have on the board is Rhoda. I don't usually do air a ton, but I like Rhoda. I like the idea of a ranged rogue, and I like the idea that he can disengage to like shoot to the other side of the board in case he's having issues. The only thing this isn't necessarily great at is this play usually clumps me up, which for the Duelith can be a problem. But I find it interesting. He keeps playing Duelith first and frontlining it. And I don't understand if that's bait or what. Like, I personally wouldn't put Duelith in until like round 3 to 5. I understand that's for Steam, but I don't think it's valuable enough to get the composite this early. Like, if you're not winning with it, then I don't know. Just my opinion on it. And what, the Ranger? Teeny text. Yeah, I can't read that. Water cuff one, though. Yeah, maybe I'm going to go for that granite. Get him, Rhoda. Yeah, not giving a win at rounds 1 or 2. I mean, Duelith can be really strong, especially if you just have him out of the way, so just my opinion. Could totally be wrong. This is a good one to have against Granite. And Frost, I mean, hit, they gain... that's good for my air deck, actually. And this is something you might try to get. See, this will do me no good if they get that and apply it. They don't have any air. Yeah, they'll probably go for this. Hopefully they... Oh, did I not pay attention to their deck? Do they have Arcanite in it? Oh, I have Arcanite. You have duh moments. And I don't... Yeah. Okay. Well, P12 NFT, thank you for dropping in. 2:30 a.m. Man, I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Have a good night. What do I do next? Let's see. Let's do a weapon. On you. Oh yeah, this is usually where I add in my Magma comp. I usually like to group them kind of as much as I can. Just because then the magma pools are a bit more concentrated. And let's give that to him. All right. This is funny though, because this is pretty sure this is his same. Yeah, this is his same deck. I'm interested that he hasn't put Umber in. Maybe he's just feeling bad. He's like, I'm gonna go easy on this person. We've smashed them twice already. Yes, I do know that moving costs me. I also know though, if you click to pick up the unit and you press escape, it undoes that pickup. Which I try to do. Sometimes I forget and I definitely waste points by moving, but sweet. Okay. I'm nearly convinced that they took pity on me. Ooh. And now I feel bad because I knocked them down to gold 3. Here's hoping that we don't get... Maybe if we jump right back in, we won't get matched with them again. Fingers crossed. Just because, like, seriously, is everyone just... They go to bed after the promo disc and they're like, we don't need to play PvP. Hope not. The nice thing, though, is at least in ranked, I don't go into casual too often, but in ranked, I rarely have to wait more than like a minute for a game. Dude. All right. Well, let's see how he switches this up. I don't need either of those. Do that. Take your elo back. Yeah, seriously. It's like, how dare you take my elo from me? I will have that back, thank you. Redemption, that's what this is. Let's see. Worked last time. Let's just stick with it until something changes. As I said, usually your first 3 rounds placement's about the same, especially once you're comfortable with it. And there's my mistake. Do I have... Oh, I have Rhoda. So Rhoda will go and... See? Oh. Okay, Dulip had about less range than I was expecting. So, I mean, still 70. That's like half the board-ish. Fraggy, you want to play... I'm scared to play a game against you, Fraggy. But if you want to play a game, yeah, shoot. Oh, yeah. Hey, I have requests. Shoot me a DM. We can hop into a casual match. That would actually be a ton of fun. I don't think I've ever played against you. You know, and I actually liked the Dulif walking over to me. So we're not going to head his way. We're going to make him keep walking over to us. Because, yeah. I know, you play survival, but you've gotten really... Okay, that went different. You got really good at survival. I never, like what? My average was, like, between 15 and 20, and sometimes I'd get up above 20, but never above 25. So, yeah. You could do well. You're okay at survival now that nobody else is playing it. You were good before no one else was playing it. So you stuck with it. You worked your way up. And it's not necessarily about beating people because what? It's still cut out at 40 waves. So I see on the leaderboard you get to like 38 quite often, right? All right. How are we going to swap things up? Make things interesting. I actually still kind of liked them coming over to me. I don't see any problem with that. I think we could still keep that to our advantage. Usually when I'm building teams, I try to start with the primaries and then morph my way up to the composite. So like, you know, we're 3 rounds in. I'm at 5 air, 2 toxic, 3 bulwark, 3 fighter. Kind of getting as many of those combinations as possible. I mean, sometimes it definitely doesn't work because you stretch yourself too thin or you don't have enough of a support or a tank, but kind of gives me a good solid ground to start. Oh, I might lose this one. Okay. Note to self, maybe go after the Dulip a bit more. Go, get him, Rhoda, get him. Oh, I still have it. Oh, sick. Sweet. The moment you think you're gonna lose and you actually win. I thought I only had Rhoda left. Gain 40% physical energy vamp every 3rd attack. I want that. I mostly want the vampiric price because A, it's good and I think they're going to go for it. So I actually kind of expect this augment to fizzle again. Which works for me. Oh, no, it didn't fizzle. I guess now the idea is who I put that on. Let's take a look at how everyone's been doing. Yeah, usually I'd consider actually putting that on him. So this is annoying because they're so spread out. My magma's not going to do as much good as it might usually do. That actually could be fine. Let's get you off. Do that. That way we've got our magma going. And Dulif, I think he usually goes towards the furthest. Nope. Okay. Farthest enemy. So these guys aren't going to be the farthest, which will be nice. Okay. I think everyone else is okay. We'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like this is good. Again, the magma's not doing quite as much as it usually would against other teams, but I mean, this already is a much better end zone than previously. And now, though, the question is, are they going to completely switch things up? Oh, actually, when you go too fast, I was thinking about putting that on somebody else. I know I lost points. Everybody makes mistakes. What do I usually take off? Oh, I take road off and I put the bird in. Which I think the bird will do... Oh, there is an undo button if you do the augment. What's the undo button? Let's see. Is it energy? Yeah, energy, so resolve. Total left on bottom. Oh. Well, that's reset filters. Oh. I know my left from right. Don't worry about it. Oh, this little one. Alright. Thanks. I always have to, like, do this. And even then, I cannot always tell my left from my right, unfortunately. Oh, Umbra's in. Ooh, this is gonna go downhill. Alright. Alright. Let's see. Let's move these guys up. Add that. Gain Indomitable for a bit. Okay, that should include the Umbra and the Gyro. What's our healing? Okay. I don't think that would make enough. I feel like I'd rather do energy. Alright. Thank you. See, you learn. You think you know the game. You think you know the controls. You learn something new every day. So thank you so much, Fraggy, for showing me that there is an undo button. The Rhoda, which does me no good. Die, die, die! Haha. Take that. Umber, I hate you. At least when he goes untargetable, my guys are like, hey, nothing's here. I'm gonna just go walk over here. I still die, but there you go. We're going to switch it up. Give you somebody else to attack Umber and Gyro. Oh, I'm not. Well, there's a mistake I made. You know, when you're just not bonded for 3 magma, that can make a difference. Da-dum-ba-dum. Well, let's see if that works. All right. Well, they didn't move their setup, so yeah. No, Gyro, come back. See, and there's the stupid problem. We could have had him. We were bursting through. We're making a difference. And then he goes untargetable. And then they're just like, no, I don't want to deal with you. Gah, sand birdie. You got yourself back up to Plat. Alright. New deck. At least a new deck, because if we go up against him again... Oh, wait, no. Fraggy. You want to play? You want to play? I'm going to DM you. Haha, you have it ready. Okay, and the question is... Ooh, what should I play against? I'm going to play a team I prefer. Well, I can't play that deck. We'll go back to this one. I like this one. But we're not playing ranked. We're doing custom. At least the nice thing is if I lose to Fraggy, it doesn't affect my ranking. So, I'm going to try out Umber. Dude. I'm going to play a custom match with you, and you're going to put Umber. I guess I can forgive you. Try it out. You do you. Betty Butter. I love butter. Like, I cook a lot. And it's yummy. I had a weird thing with butter when I was, okay, kid story here about me. Me when I was a kid. It might be funny, might be disgusting, so, warning, I guess. It was so funny though. I loved butter as a kid. And anyone else have like those Betty Crocker, like, it's not actually butter, but it's kind of like butter. Yeah, I used to go in and just like take a finger full of butter when I was like maybe 5. It was just like delicious. And my parents caught me and they're like, you can't do that. And I'm like, why? They're like, because that's not sanitary. You're putting your fingers in the butter. And I was like, okay. And I mean, I would still do it. Like we'd have the stick of butter on the counter and you just see these finger marks through it. Next thing you know, just you go and you have a spoon because that's more sanitary, right? And you cannot say I'm too weird because there is something that everybody here ate that was weird as a child. Everyone had that weird thing, whether it's like carrots and ketchup or like pickles and peanut butter. Not that those ones were me. Actually, well, the carrots and ketchup, okay, that was totally me. But pickles and peanut butter was actually a friend of mine. And that to me, I hate pickles. Weirdest thing. Interesting. Okay. Putting them. I've seen a lot of people like put that Axodon Axon combo. I find that interesting. Let's see what we got. Well, the nice thing is since they're all over there, Fraggy, are you still watching the stream? But since they're all over there, Fraggy, okay, you press ready to fight. I'm gonna draw them. And then you have your Umber. Then my rogues have to travel. Your Umber's gonna get nothing. Have to travel over to the rogues. Hopefully this works. Yeah, by the way, anyone watching stream, wants to do a custom match with me, anytime. Just like give me a heads up, and then you'll throw the code into the chat, or you can DM me. I'm happy to play and I'm happy to lose. So I will try and be a good sport. I'm actually a more gracious loser with this game than I am with some other ones. Me on board game night at our house, I don't flip games anymore. We'll put it that way. I've gotten better. I used to be real bad though. Real bad sore loser. Interesting. I didn't see it, but I heard of a cool combo. I had to have this explained to me for like 40 minutes. So if I butcher this, I apologize. But somebody had Archos and either Archie or Archilion and Umber. And what they did is there's this augment that gives a nearby ally a percentage of their like resistance, I think, equal to their max health. And they just like surrounded, or it was Plat, surrounded Umber with this so that like he had a shield like the size of his health bar. And then they put the augment that everyone's putting on him right now. Sorry, now I need to get distracted. I'm getting really distracted. Anyways, it pretty much like... I am explaining this wrong. Besides the fact that it gave Umber like a huge shield until he could get his Omegas off a couple of times so that he could then get increased like damage and speed. It was cool to hear about and the whole theory of it, but quite obviously I don't understand it all that well. I'm still learning, but it's fun to hear about. See what we got. Still got that. Oof. What do you have on him? You have the true sight and attack damage. Oof. Ouchies. Ouchies, Fraggy. Alrighty then. If that's how we're gonna play it. We'll ignore you. Those dudes are fine. Da-dum-ba-dum. Lower that attack speed. What you have, 92? Yeah. Sup, Midwest. How's it hanging? We're gonna try something else next. If I survive this. I wasn't quite sure what to do. Because even in unranked, I am not doing particularly well. Which is kind of sad because I really enjoy rogue decks. Come on, Rhoda. Help him out. No, not over there. See? Stupid untargetable. Alrighty then. needs to die. Alright, well he didn't really omnivamp to them, okay. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I need that though. I need that. Maybe I can kill them faster. It's gonna help their Omega go up, but he doesn't have any of those yet. Maybe? Probably not, but ugh, you never know. This is dealing with Umber is such a headache. What are these? Exalted Fusion Igniter. I need to write that down. Because as I said, as much as I hate dealing with it, Fusion Igniter. Ugh, disgusting. Okay, connection successful. Yeah, it's not gonna do any good. Who's dealing the most damage? Of course. Deal more damage. 'Cause that's gonna fix my problems. Oh, your team. I don't know what else to do. Sure. Don't think I was really gonna do much, but Hail Mary. It's like you're sitting there putting the loss of your augments on, but your opponent's doing the same thing. Oof. Die. Oh, okay, at least Gyro's dead. Groko's just like, I've had enough of this. Oh wait, I'm back for more. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, and dead. Ramfire has nothing on Umber. How am I not dead yet? 15? I'm like sitting here done with this. Ugh. What can I do? Who's doing the worst? Okay, you're not doing well. So... Okay, but if I take him out, like, it's rid of my rogue. I just have such a nice lineup. It's just not working. Oh wait, he has no augments on him. I can put augments on him. Maybe move him. Why not? Who is he dying by? He jumps to the back here. There's like... And he can't do anything until he ults. Wait, does he... Omnivamp. Yeah, so he's not gaining energy to do his ult thing. He's kind of just sacrificial there. So let's move this guy over here to help out. I still like Rhoda where he's at. They're doing a decent job at distracting. I wonder if I move Rampfire over here. No. He's much better in the group setting. The other nice thing is at least when you pick up and move a guy, it's you move it as many times as you want after you've done it once. Now, of course, you're gonna move things over. Yeah, still pick up my my bulwark at least. Oof. Adding that third definitely meant that Gyro wasn't gonna lose. I don't really see this ending differently, people. Rhoda. Rhoda just like rolled into his own death there. Ugh. Ugh. No. Alright. GG, Frankie. GG. Oh. Alright. Now, unless anyone else in stream wants to do a custom match and just cream me at Umber OP. Yeah, we'll just blame my rank on Umber. We blame my rank on whatever the meta is that's winning. Oof. All right, so what do we have left to play? Okay, I'm going to play this one because I just really like it. It actually plays with Umber, but do I have Fusion Ignite? So I actually need to adjust this real fast. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a second. Let us switch some augments. This is the wrong account. Woo. All right, we're just gonna make quick adjustment, and then we will hop back over. Team builder. The simplistic, I think, is the one I want. Yep, this dude. All right, so we're gonna edit, and we already have full. So let's see what we want to take out. That one I want to keep. Let's take this guy out. Keep that one. All right, I like those. So let's put in that, what, Fusion Igniter. It looks like that's what people are putting on him. And then does he deal, I forget when he deals physical damage. Okay. All right, good to know. Let's see. Well, here we go. I will be playing the OP, or trying to. This is actually a team I put together and was playing with last week before the patch dropped. And yeah, it's what I really love about this one in particular is you put in 2 different types of Umber and 2 different types of Gyro, and you can't play both. But what's nice about it is it kind of gives you the full range of the primary affinities. So when it comes to filling either of their hyperbars, you just like but we have a really mixed team here. So we have, where's my affinities? I can never remember affinities. But nature's pretty prominent here, and nature dominant, water dominant. Water, nature. So we'd probably go water for Umber, and maybe earth for Gyro. I like this one. Excuse me. Maybe I get one of those. Anyways, but it allows you to just kind of game the hyper. Like one of them will get hyper. Helps add to increasing their power. It's also nice because you end up, you start off with 2 flishes and you put them in either corner. And unless your enemy team has rogues to deal with it, it is pretty solid. It takes a while for them to get to the corners to deal with this. And then I usually put them back here because they're just going to deal with their shooting. These are also matchups I feel bad about. What, he's silver 3, so it's also hard to know where they're at. Like, did they just get to silver 3? Have they done their initial games? Anyways, but with this build, usually by turn 2, I have Umber on the board. I don't bond to get steam or dust usually. I will if I get an emblem for them. But, ooh, sweet chickens. Haha, I can open some more discs later. Selling all of my extras. Or trying to. Yeah, here's hoping that I can make Umber work. Knowing my luck, I probably don't understand the fine elements of it just yet. It's just like, I feel like I'm just taking a little like toothpick to the Cardula and just like poking. I'm just gonna poke at you. Poke, poke, poke. Don't mind me. Oh, I might. No. Darn it, he healed. I thought for a second I was going to have that. That would have been funny. Alright, so here, what we wanted the water dominant. So we'll put him there. And there. Did I not? Air digger. Okay, a bond ranger. Next time. Who do I bond to? See, this is when I forget things. Who I bond things to. Why. So I really enjoyed about, if anyone hasn't checked out Illuvium Master, shameless plug. I'm one of the co-founders of illuviummaster.com. And for anyone who doesn't know, when you go to Illuvium Master, you can build your decks. And then you can lay out your turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Write little descriptions here. So like, hey, I bond to my ranger on turn 3. Sorry, we'll go back to the game. But I find that really useful just to keep track of what I'm thinking about. This is not going all that great. That being said, usually for me, I think round 3 or 4 is the turning point. But also, like, round 3 and round 4 is, like, it determines so much. But I'm going to get 3 Slayer with this next build. And so they have a lot of nature. Water and water. Where did my affinity chart go? So air actually would probably be better because they have more water on the board. So we'll put him in. And I have he's air and water. So I'm not going to get a useful composite affinity, but I will get 3 Slayer. Here. And what else do I do? I'm gonna add in this guy so I can keep my air bonus. That's not enough. And I'm out of time. Alright. And do lift. Ooh, got a couple in those crossfires at least. What's the Slayer? 35% crit chance and 25% attack speed on Vanquish. Why use Vanquish instead of, like, Takedown? So that one's better. Hit by Omega. I like this one better. And yeah, do you think they'd put 1 or 2? We'll just do 1. I feel like they might put... Okay, we'll put 2, because I know they've got, I think, enough to do 2. Don't want to give them just 1. Okay, could have put 1 and would have fizzled. Oh well. That means they, yep, darn it. Mistakes. So many mistakes on this. Learn from my mistakes, folks. Always learn from other people's mistakes. That is the way to go. It's physical that he does, right? Physical. And it's also nice because I put Tatapy back here. And the great thing about Tatapy, besides getting that, is he's a great guy to put these on. Love it. So now both my Umber and my Gyro are going to be getting 15 to 35% Omnivamp. So hopefully that's good. Hi, welcome to the stream. Thank you everyone for popping in. Seriously, I've got at least 6 people across platforms. This is also only, I think, the second time that I am streaming to X, Twitch, and YouTube. So that's a fun experiment, trying to make sure you don't F up the technology. How much money do I need to start playing? You do not need a cent to start playing right now. And that is because we are in beta, and there's no NFTs just yet in Arena or Overworld. Oh, also, if anyone wants to play Overworld that is still behind a beta key, and I have beta keys, so if you ever want to go try out Overworld, just hit me up. I'm more than happy to shoot one your way. I always have TSG load me up periodically. Yep, you see him back there, and he's just like, I'm going to keep gaining health. You won't when we're in the beta. So right now in the beta, everyone can own the creatures. Like, you don't own them, right? You're just using them out of a pool. Once we hit open beta, then they're all NFTs, and everything you gain will be yours to own. Win money. I've heard say that there's going to be a leaderboard in PvP. There's a leaderboard in Overworld. In Illuvium, not Overworld, in Illuvium Beyond. Illuvium Beyond, you can earn weekly ILV rewards. I've heard the same will happen for Arena, but it hasn't been confirmed just yet. Open beta is slotted. I think it's slotted for Q1. I'm personally expecting Q2. That's my own personal opinion. So, but fun stuff. Let's see. Let's try that one. That sounds like fun. Next time we'll upgrade our flishes. And yes, all progress you make during the beta will be wiped before open beta. One of the things I personally really like about Illuvium is no one gets an advantage prior to open beta. Everyone's starting from the same spot. So. Death. Dying. This is not looking good. They're not selling, they're selling what's called Illuvatars. They're essentially profile pictures. They're collectibles, so there is kind of a collecting game to them. But you cannot use Illuvatars in these games. And yes, Land is a completely different game that is also not live yet. You can find blueprints in Land, but you can't earn from Land just yet. Let's see. On takedown. Yeah. I wonder if they'll switch it all up. This is Illuvium PvP Arena. The one I'm playing, at least. solid round though. I feel like it's a bad matchup or just a bad game if you only get to about round 4. But when you get to like 7 and 8, oh, I thought we were gonna have one more round. Anyways, when you get to 7 and 8, it feels better. I'm gonna work my way up like 5 elo points at a time. And yes, Illuvium 0 is in beta. The only thing you can get from it right now is blueprints. Blueprints are essentially NFT skin recipe cards. So it'll tell you what you can do to build skins for your ranger in Illuvium. And yes, we had that's a sensitive topic to landholders that they had it like 2.5 years ago and nothing's happened yet. Interesting build out here. What, they're probably gonna do a bloom with the phosphorus. Let's see. Ooh, this would be a good one to have. I actually like most of these. Also like they're 20. Wouldn't necessarily. We're gonna go with this one, though. I like stunning. It gives me a bit more sale. Land sale was like a year ago. Was it only a year ago? It feels like 2. Let's see, what was it? No, it was more than a year ago. We'll compromise. We'll say 1.5 years. But because I've been in the community, let's see, it'll be 3 years in, well, this month in December. So it's been like 2 years since the land sale. It has been like solid amount of time. People who have grievances, they are rightly so grievances. They have the right to not be happy with how things have gone. Mostly because when the land sale happened, everyone thought that the game was going to come out within like, what, max 6 months? Like, and when the land sale happened, they had said that you were going to be able to play the beta version within like 30 days. But then Grant comes along and goes like, oh, this is dog shit. And so they had to like, well, they didn't have to. They chose to completely redo a lot of it. And to be fair, it's tons better. It looks better. It plays better than it probably would have. They really turned it into its own game. June 22. Yeah, it's like 1.5 years ago. But right, so they've got earth. And so I want to go water dominant so I can get my hyper up. And put the weapon on. What's he got? Pistol. Anyways, yeah, so people were mad because, yeah, the beta was like 6 months delayed, it seemed. You need to fix weapons so you can get dust steam. I had a reason for doing it this way, or maybe I switched it. But yes, you're absolutely right. I can get dust if I play Gyro with Earth dominant, but depending on what the enemy is playing. So like right now, if I played air, I'm getting an advantage. But here, yeah, no, you're right. We'll go ahead and do that. Fraggy's always right. Throw Tatapy and oh, not there though. Because rogue. We just have too many rogues. So we'll put him up here. Not that that will protect him for very long. I don't know where to put him to protect him. $34. 45. Come on. There we go. Ooh. Yeah. Maybe not the best change. It's fine. It'll be fine. See, we just wait until next round, and then we'll put the augments on Umber, and then he'll never die. Because it's broken. Also, maybe I'll just move back my my fighters to intercept. Vanguard, Tempest. I could get a double Tempest. That'd be funny. They don't really deal with healing. Healing reduced. Watch her Ember get wrecked. That's seriously, I'm gonna jinx myself, huh? That is what would happen. It's like I just said, just wait, I'm gonna turn it around, and then just bam, you're dead. I kill you. Do. I always forget. Physical. That'll be fun. I don't have enough. Alright. Here's hoping I don't totally get wrecked. Yeah, I need to move him. Come on, Umber. Don't die. I said don't die. Alright. 10 points to Fraggy for totally guessing exactly how that was going to go. You are welcome for the elo points. Alright. Should we switch decks again? Do I have decks to switch to? What do I have left? You called it. Yeah. I do have the Viper deck. That was kind of a fun one. Vipers was, yeah, let's play with that one. This was cool. This was dealing with kind of that Colossus, Toxic, Aegis. It sometimes worked. It was about 50-50. This will be fun. I mean, fun. As much as losing can be fun. It's fun. It's fun. I'm not mad at all. Didn't see this one yet. Yeah, this was like maybe a week ago. Viper posted this one. If you don't follow Viper, seriously, like he goes deep into all the details. Like sometimes what he says just like goes over my head. But Twitter, Twitch, like he's worth a follow if you want to get better at PvP. And the nice thing, you know, there's so many nice things about the Illuvium community, but I really enjoy that people like Viper don't gatekeep. It's like, hey, here's what's working for me and here's why, and this is why this is a good thing. Like, they just do a really good job at teaching the community. Not necessarily always at a level that we can understand, but, you know, it works. Hello, my mostly nature team is now going to go up against your fire team. It was nice knowing you. No, it'll be fine. It's fine. We'll be good. This energy regen is actually really great for me on this one because it's all about kind of outlasting, healing, that kind of a thing. I always try out a new drink on these streams. I don't know how I feel about this one. What do I got? Scotch tape, because we're not drinking alcohol in this stream. Scotch tape, folks. That's what it is. I love exploring different drinks, whether it's apple juice or Scotch tape. Don't hate me, Twitter, YouTube, all that thing. I'm usually more of grape juice. We'll go with grape juice. Grape juice girl. But I haven't been able to get to the store and pick up my favorite red. What's your favorite thing to drink, chat? Diet Coke, whiskey Coke, apple juice. I used to love actual apple juice as a kid, but it always gave me horrible headaches as an adult. Probably too much sugar. Quick death. I actually don't know how this deck is going to deal against this kind of fiery rogue deck. I got some bulwarks here. It might be worth me actually tunneling back. How do I build this out? Yeah, it might be worth building myself into a little corner. See, they're gonna be jumping here. Ah, 75. I'm a little short. Alright, we're totally going off script of what I would usually do here. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. Maybe it won't. They're gonna jump. I don't have to move. That was, yeah. I messed that up, but hopefully better. At least it will be a quick death. So, you know, don't mind me. There's that. Move him over here. And I don't have scions because I wasted my points. Just let fire rain down. Yeah, okay. I was gonna make an excuse of why I'm failing, but that's wrong way to go. Own to your mistakes. Yes, they certainly have advantage because they're fire against my nature. So I mean, look at those 5s, 3s. It's not a good excuse. Do better, Arnie. Do better. Are you sure my download's complete? Doesn't feel complete. I don't want you to have that. Sure. Try that. Who Omega's the fastest? Alright. Oh, apparently I should have bonded my ranger. That's my... gosh. Can I blame it on being tired? That I should have bonded my ranger a long time ago. So we're on 4. We got those 2. So then we put them in. And who do I end up bonding it to? Add Shiv to Ranger. Shiv 1. I'm gonna guess Shiv 1. And did I bond there for shock? Yeah. And Phantom. So their ranger is a rogue. So everyone's jumping back. I'm gonna end up jumping back. Ugh. Yeah, out of time. Sometimes you just don't think fast enough. Vulnerable for 6 seconds on copy. Wow, you went right around. Ugh, I did that wrong. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. That didn't go well. Let's try it one more time. When I don't screw it up, it goes a little better. Whew. Ouchies. Well deserved. Alright. 10:30. Meh. I'll say this. If I get down to 15:50, I'm ending the stream until I can work my way back up. This is embarrassing. Mildly embarrassing. Or else, I mean, I could always just go back and do casual. Soda. I don't like you. Smurf, stop the Smurfy Smurfs. Soda. I see you. Meh. Well, this is already a loss, it feels. Soda is a part of the Hype Guild, and Soda's good. Better than me. I mean, obviously they're gold 3. They're probably working their way up for their next account. Ugh. Yep. Yep. All right. Let's do this right this time. Well, at least I might still lose, but hopefully we'll do it a little better than we did last time, which was a mild disaster. All right. Got some rogues, doing some empaths. I don't know if I have enough burst to deal with the big empath clump. You think that now, Arlene, but that's gonna change. Here we go. So we got 2 Verited, 2 Toxic, 3 Colossus. Alright, come on, Soda. Yeah, I don't... Okay, I've got 1 rogue. So that can help me get back to the back line at least. Oh, Gnarl is just like, there's no room. I'm gonna like just saunter around the whole board. Don't mind me. Hulk smash. It's like sitting here trying not to get cocky about all this because things can just change so fast. Alright. So here they said sell bowl and add the shiv to the ranger. Which we can end up moving him back here. And then add bowl back. And bond ranger to Gyro. I get Slayer Shock. I think I am 1 step ahead. I got 60. We'll put Squiz over here. Yeah, wait, I skipped. I skipped around. I wasn't supposed to do that yet. Oh well. Maybe it works better. What does Bob Ross say? Nothing's accidents. They're just happy mistakes. We're just gonna paint a little tree here. Happy little tree. Yep, put the Grogo there to deal with it. Smart. Smart, smart, smart. Yeah, I feel like with empaths, you need something that is going to just be bursty to get through that health, and I do not have that here. I mean, I have the flishes, but I don't think they're going to do quite as much. What do you think? Think it'll be a fizzle, folks? It'll either be a fizzle or we'll each get one. Fizzle it is. Was out. Doop doop doo. You know, you want to hit me with punches, I'm going to meet you with love. Make love, not war. Resist would have been better. Very possible. Do I have... What's the thing I... Yeah, probably would have been better. Don't know why I thought that was good. Because I don't... Yeah. My problem with chess is, like, I have the base understanding of the pieces and how they move, but that whole, like, 3 steps ahead, thinking through my actual actions, not usually my strong point. Colossus. Doo-ba-doo. Wonder if it might be worth... Yeah. You're ready to fight, but I'm not ready to fight. Just can't make a dent. I mean, not bad though. We didn't die by turn 4, so, you know, take a win when you can find it. It's being burned over there by the wildfire. Oh gosh. All right, folks. I think I'm gonna call it. There's only so much a girl can lose in one day, and here's to hoping. So I'm always short on time. I don't have a lot of time in the day, but here's to hoping I work my way back up to gold 2 or gold 3, hopefully, and have more exciting decks next week. If you had fun hanging out with me and you want to chill and sip and game, sip and stream with me again, I stream Arena on Tuesdays, and I will be streaming Overworld on Thursdays. So if you want to chill, chat, have some fun, hit me up. And until then, I will see you next time. Maybe I'll see you on the PvP battlefield. Have a good one. Thanks again.